For the Zips Digital Network, Chad Welker here with Jared Beck, head coach of the men's soccer team. And Coach, just recapping the last two games, some of the things that you kind of adjusted from Saturday into last night, things that you liked, and obviously talk about that first victory of the year.
Yeah, I think Cornell was disappointing. We had a couple lapses of focus and ended up costing us. I thought we had a pretty good game, and we're headed the right direction, and we were disappointed not to get that result, but I think that was on us. Losing focus on some restarts. I think we rebounded well, and I think we played our most complete game. Guys stayed focused. We defended very well. We attacked well. It was just the type of performance we needed to get over the hump. And, now we got to kind of build from it. We can't relax, and we got to continue to try and focus and push through and dig ourselves out a little bit of the hole we made.
There was a lot of excitement in the locker room after the contest last night, a lot of noise coming out of that locker room. You got goals from Daniel Strachan and Sam Toyega, both first career goals here at Akron. How nice is it for you as a coach to see kind of points coming from other guys than maybe the big names that we've got out there?
Yeah, I think one of the messages was we just need one player to kind of step up and lead us and drive us, and I think usually when you look to that in the game of soccer, you look to your midfield, and Strachan and Sammy both played in there and had terrific games and really won the midfield and drove us that game, and they added their goals and stepped up for us when we needed it, and that's what you need.
You did make a change in between the pipes with Joe Bowles as your goalkeeper now. Just talk about maybe him just as a player and kind of decision-making going behind that decision.
Yeah, I think we were just looking for a spark. I don't think Tor has done anything to cause himself to be out. I think we were just losing. And the battle's been close all year, so we thought we'd give Joe a look. And he's done well. I think he commands his box, has the presence there. His kicking's a little better. It's still close. It's for this time right now, Joe's in there, and his personality and assertiveness, I think, has helped.
Now we move into Saturday, a game against Florida International. They come in; they're one of the hottest teams in the league and in the country rather. Putting the ball in the back of the net. What are some of the challenges that you're going to face on Saturday?
I think getting ourselves up for the match and ready after an emotional game and win. Getting ourselves dialed back in, and then we're obviously going to have to play well defensively. They got players that can score goals, and they have as a team, and they have confidence. So we're going to have to come here and play our game at home and try to get them in some uncomfortable situations maybe they haven't been in yet.
And then, of course, next week your midweek game is going to be at Butler. What do we know about the Bulldogs?
Yeah, they're a tough team. Big East, usually one of the better teams there, and when you have to go on the road and play at their place, they're even more difficult. So it's going to take, a lot of grinding and a couple, complete performances. We're going to have to just push through. We're going to need some help from guys on the bench. We're going to have to show some depth and get everybody ready. But I think all in all, if we play our game and play like we did the other night, we can come out of this with 2 wins.
And then with the calendar turning into October, you guys are going to be playing a lot of Saturday midweek games. How beneficial is that to be able to play more than just one game a week?
I think it depends. When you're doing well, you get to kind of keep playing and keep the momentum going. When you weren't playing well, you'd want to work on things in the training field. So I think now with the win, if we can continue that and put a streak together, I think it's great. You continue to play and feel good and do that. And typically we start to play our better soccer here in October, moving into November.
Coach, appreciate the time as always. Best of luck these next 2 games. For the Zips Digital Network, don't forget to buy your tickets for the contest between the Zips and the Panthers this Saturday at 7 p.m. And then the Zips will be back on the road at Butler next Tuesday before starting Mid-American Conference play against Bowling Green a week from Saturday. Have a great rest of your week, and as always, go Zips.